Hello, and welcome to my budget Mathmech deck. Mathmechs are a new archetype from Mystic Fighters, and which are designed to OTK with their powerful extra deck boss monsters. And most of the main deck monsters are relatively cheap, with just being over 10 cents right now in market value. So let's get started with the Mathmech main monsters. So first is 3 Mathmech Division. Contribute 1 Cybers monster and special summon 1 level 4 Cybers monster from your hand and graveyard. So this could be good later in the game to summon one of your big boss monsters. And then if it's sent to the graveyard, you can half a monster's attack on the field, which can push for more damage. Next Mathmech is Mathmech Multiplication. This one is very important for EOTK because it will double 1 Cybers monster in the extra monster zone if this card is sent to the graveyard, and you can do 2 card synchros easily with this because you can change 1 Cybers monster to level 8. So just this plus another plus a tuner, then you can get level 12. So run 3 Nabla, probably the best one because you contribute 1 Cybers monster, special summon 1 Mathmech monster from your deck. And then if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can make the extra monster zone monster to attack twice on monsters, which pushes for a lot of damage. Another one is 3 Mathmech Sigma. If you control no monsters in the extra monster zone, and then you can special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. So important because it also is a tuner. Can also be treated as a non-tuner if you want to. So have the last main deck monster is Mathmech Subtraction. You can target 1 face-up monster on the field. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck. Sever Cybers, and then that monster loses 1,000 attack, so it's a free special summon. And then I would run Mathmech Edition, but it's already over $2 and didn't seem worth it. That's something else to consider. Okay, let's go up to the other Cybers monsters. Run 1 backup secretary because it's just a free special summon, and we also tribute sometimes in this deck, so just be able to tribute a monster. Then maybe the best card in the whole deck is Balancer Lord, because you can pay 1,000 and then normal summon 1 Cybers monster, which gets a lot more monsters onto the field. And then we just also have some other Cybers level 4s. Clock Wyvern. This card is normal special summoned. You can special summon 1 clock token with having the attack. This is pretty good for we can fusion summon with this card. It's pretty good. Firewall Guardian is the same thing because this card is sent to the graveyard as material for link summon. You can special summon this card, so it's 2 monsters basically. Yeah, and then if the attack is declared involving your link monster and opponent's link monster, you can make that opponent's monster become 0, which is pretty cool. Okay, that's it for the monsters. Let's go down to the spells. 3 Sign It Backdoor. Target 1 Cybers monster, control, banish it. This also could be good for triggering Balancer Lord's effect, because then it can special summon from the hand. But also you can just search your deck, which is very important to get the combo pieces. So play 1 Sign It Fusion for searching and just for a different line of play, so more plays for the deck. And then 2 Sign It Optimization, and this one you can normal summon 1 Cyber monsters for free. But that's all it does, so might be better ones. And good Mathmech Billion Blade is equipped to a Cybers monster, and if equipped monster battles, you can send 1 Mathmech monster from your deck to the graveyard. And the equipped monster gains attack equal to the sent monster's attack until the end of this turn. And then if this card is sent from the field, you can target 1 Mathmech card in your graveyard and add it to your hand. This card is good for getting more damage, and you can activate Mathmech cards that go to the graveyard when they get their effects to put a lot of damage on the field. And then Mathmech Equation is cool, even though it's a little bit pricier with 92 cents. You can search this with any of the synchro monsters, so you can enable plays for your next turn. And then one monster Reborn, because it's pretty similar and it's just free special summoning, which is always good in this in Cyber's decks. Okay, so there's 3 Mathmech Induction. This is cool because it gives your Cyber's monsters 500 attack, and also if you control Mathmech monster, you can send this card from the field to the graveyard to destroy a card your opponent controls. And I'm pretty sure you can use this on either player's turn, which makes it interruption. And Mathmech Super Factorial can target up to 3 Mathmech monsters and then special summon them. And then Synchro Summon or Exceed Summon, but we'll probably only Synchro Summon in this deck. Okay, for the extra deck, okay, the 2 fusions is Cyber's Clock Dragon. And this one can get up pretty big because if it's fusion summoned, you can send cards equal to the total link rating of the materials used for the card's fusion summon. And then you gain 1,000 attack for each card sent to the graveyard. So this card is pretty cool. And if this fusion summon card's control is sent to the graveyard by an opponent's card effect, you can add 1 spell from your deck to your hand. It's also pretty neat. And also the Plexer Chimera, because it's just more you can use at any time. And once per turn, you contribute 1 Cyber's monster, spell, traps, cards, and effects cannot be activated during the battle phase. So it adds protection, and it's just another monster you can put into the extra monster zone. And it also recurs Silent Fusion in a Cyber's monster when it goes to the graveyard. So then for the fusion monsters, Clock Lizard, contribute this card, return 1 fusion monster, and then special summon it by banishing the materials. Clock Spartoy adds the Signet Fusion, and you can also special summon if the cards are special summoned. Cyber's Wicked can activate Balancer Lord's effect because you can banish Cyber's monster, add 1 Cyber's Tuner from your deck to your hand, which is pretty cool. Decode Talker, because it's just a cheap Cyber's Link 3. And for more of the combo, I have 2 Link Devotee. Can special summon 2 Link tokens for fodder for the fusion summon. And Link Disciple, contribute 1 monster, draw 1 card, and place 1 card from your hand on the bottom of the deck. So this card plus the Link Devotee are pretty crucial in summoning the fusion monsters for free, basically. Talkback Lancer is also just another card for the tokens that Link Devotee summons. Just another summon for that. And then the Mathmech boss monsters, Mathmech Final Sigma, unaffected by card effects while in the extra monster zone, which is pretty cool. And then if this card battles an opponent's monster, any battle damage it inflicts is doubled. So this is how you OTK. And then when it's destroyed by a card effect, you can add 1 Mathmech card from your deck to your hand. And then Magma is the level 8. This card destroys a monster by battle. You can target up to 2 cards your opponent controls, destroy them. And if this card is destroyed by battle or destroyed by opponent's card effect, you can add 1 Mathmech spell or trap from your deck to your hand, which is pretty good to add back Mathmech Equation to set up for the next turn. Well, that's it for the deck profile. If you have any suggestions, I'd love to hear them, and have a good Thanksgiving.